Today's session is just about, bro, you gotta have an unbreakable spirit but an untouchable soul. And we're gonna talk about what that is, bro. An unbreakable spirit but an untouchable soul. I'm gonna let a few people roll in, bro, and I'm gonna hop right into it. Yeah, I do what y'all gonna do. Get ready. It ain't gonna be too long of a video, bro. But it is a few key points that I would love to touch on when it comes to these points and this type of dialogue, bro, and just this information that we in. Bro, you gotta have an unbreakable spirit but untouchable soul, bro. And something I want y'all to know is, bro, a lot of people have a spirit. Everybody has a spirit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has that spirit that makes them unforgettable. You see what I'm saying? That's what makes that person unforgettable. That spirit, that type of energy that they carry with them. So you gotta have an unbreakable spirit. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of people will test and try you and try your spirits. You know what I'm saying? You ever been in high spirits and somebody came and did something and took you into a lower, you see what I'm saying? You gotta always have an unbreakable spirit, meaning, nigga, you never let nobody or anything control your moods, your feelings, anything of that nature. But when we speaking on that, I want y'all to understand, bro. Like I said, everybody, everybody has a spirit, but everybody don't have a soul. You see, that soul is what makes somebody unique. That soul is what makes you be able to tell the difference between people. That soul is what makes that person even that person, or that person just stronger. You see what I'm saying? It amplifies everything. It lets them know where their purpose and where their energy needs to be given and driven to. You see what I'm saying? So, nigga, everybody has a spirit. But what you're gonna understand, nigga, like I was saying, everybody don't have a soul. See, with that soul, nigga, you can identify a lot of different things. You can identify if somebody's only operating off of spirit. You see what I'm saying? You can identify those type of things. You can identify soulless beings. Nigga, you gotta have an untouchable soul, because a lot of times, nigga, people don't want to conquer your spirit. They want to conquer your soul. They want parts of your soul. You see what I'm saying? A lot of times, nigga, they don't wanna goddamn conquer your spirit. Yeah, nigga, they may enjoy your spirit. They may enjoy your energy at that time, but nigga, a lot of times folks want to conquer your soul. They want your soul. You see what I'm saying? This is a fight for your soul and what you're gonna be doing and what you're not gonna be doing, bro. What's going on, bro? What we talking about today is just, bro, you gotta have an unbreakable spirit but an untouchable soul. See, what we come to understand is, bro, everybody has a spirit. You see what I'm saying? Everybody walks with a spirit, a type of energy, a type of aura around them, a type of a person they are and shit like that. But everybody don't have a soul, so you have to protect your soul. You have to protect your soul. And how do you protect your soul? Your soul by not doing things you're not supposed to be doing. You see what I'm saying? Because as you tend to come out here, nigga, you gonna see, oh, this person don't have a soul. Look what they doing. You see what I'm saying? So they got to do all the extra shit to feel anything. No soul, no soul, blank inside. They don't really feel it. They don't really feel it. But you gonna come to understand this. You gotta have an unbreakable spirit with an untouchable soul. Unbreakable spirit is what it is really what ignites that soul. You see what I'm saying? What ignites that energy within yourself. But everybody has a spirit because that's what makes them them. You see what I'm saying? That's what makes you you. But everybody don't have an untouchable soul. What's going on? Everybody don't have a untouchable soul, because some folks let money touch their soul. Some folks let lust control their soul. You see what I'm saying? So when you what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? So you gotta have an untouchable soul, bro. An untouchable soul. And when you have an untouchable soul, you realize, nigga, you're a different type of individual, because you can't be conquered. You see what I'm saying? Those type of things can't happen to you no more. You see what I'm saying? Only time, nigga, only time your soul gets conquered is when you allow it to be conquered. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Only time your soul is conquered when you allow it to be conquered. So don't allow your soul to be conquered. If that means removing yourself from the system, do so. You see what I'm saying? But everybody has a spirit, but you gotta have an unbreakable spirit as well as an untouchable soul. Because with that unbreakable spirit, that allows you to keep your peace. That allows you to move in this positive era. You see what I'm saying? That allows you to know exactly what you're doing. You see what I'm saying? That's what having untouchable spirit. Not an untouchable spirit, but an unbreakable spirit. You see what I'm saying? You always in high energy. No matter what they doing over there, nigga, you gonna do what you supposed to be doing. That's an untouchable spirit. That's an untouchable spirit. Yeah, I said the backwards, but y'all get what I'm saying, bro. You see what I'm saying? And you gotta have an untouchable soul. It's deeper levels to this shit. You see what I'm saying? Your soul is one of the most powerful things in you. It allows you to see purpose. It allows you to know where you're going. It allows you to goddamn stop and pause. And be like, okay, now nigga, do you really want this? Do you really want this? That soul is what pushes your purpose out. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of different things and different areas that you go into with your soul. Cause you can go to somebody, you can go to somebody and get a reading, and they can say it's spirit. You see what I'm saying? So what you gotta understand is, nigga, damn near everything has a spirit. Of course it's spirit, but see, your soul is what makes you unique. Your soul is what makes you you. Your soul is what makes you different. That ball of energy sitting with inside of you, cause that's a whole nother sun within you. That's a sun within you. That's what your soul is. You see what I'm saying? That's what your soul is. So you gotta understand these things. You gotta know what you're doing. You see what I'm saying? In this time, bro, don't be sitting there drinking a whole bunch of alcohol and things of that nature. Hey, and things of that nature. Don't be drinking and consuming a lot of alcohol, because now you messing with those spirits. Now you messing with those spirits, and when you mess with those spirits, they mess with you. They mess with you. You see what I'm saying? Because everything damn near has a spirit, has an energy to it, but everything doesn't have a soul. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people on this planet lack a soul. So that's why you see them doing the soulless things that they do. It's not easy for us. It's easy for a soulless being to do soulless things. You gotta understand that. You see what I'm saying? Hey, you gotta understand those type of things, bro. You gotta keep yourself in you gotta have an unbreakable spirit but untouchable soul. That's what this is about, bro. You see what I'm saying? How many people are gonna let their soul be corrupt? How many people are gonna let their soul get conquered because they say they want this, instead of goddamn actually focusing on actually bringing their self up and bringing that true purpose up out of that soul? You see what I'm saying? You see how that sun brightening up? That's that truth being spoken. You gotta understand, bro. This shit is deeper than a lot of us think it is. You know what I'm saying? A lot of folks, when and you can pay attention, nigga. You seen it in they live. When he put on them glasses and took off them glasses, he was like, damn, this what the world really is. You see what I'm saying? So, nigga, when you take the veil off of yourself, nigga, you understand and you realize, nigga, this is a game. This is meant to be played like this. This is why they're doing this. They're gonna continue to do these type of things, bro. So you gotta continue to have an unbreakable spirit, nigga, but an untouchable soul. Cause nigga, yeah, they care about your spirit, but nigga, they want your soul. In this time, nigga, in this time, anything, when you hear people say what they say, they want your soul. They don't want your spirit, nigga. Your spirit comes along with your soul. You see what I'm saying? They want your soul because they know that's where all the energy lies. They know they can harness that. You see what I'm saying? These different type of things that go into having an untouchable soul. An untouchable soul. See, the thing about having an unbreakable spirit, see, your spirit can be broken sometimes, nigga. You can get down on yourself and your spirit can be broken in that form. You see what I'm saying? There's certain things that can just break your spirit within yourself. You see what I'm saying? But see, when you got an untouchable soul, you won't go taint yourself to make yourself feel better. You see what I'm saying? You won't go sell your soul to raise your spirit, to raise your energy. You won't go do those things. You won't go do those things. A lot of folks do those things because their soul was already tainted. And a lack of information. You gotta understand that it's a lack of information. And another thing with your soul, with you having an untouchable soul, nigga, you do have information within yourself. You see what I'm saying? That you can access. It's called the Akashic Records. You see what I'm saying? That's within yourself. You see what I'm saying? All this shit has memory. So you gotta understand that. You gotta continue to do that with yourself. And understand, nigga, it's okay to get down on yourself sometimes. It's okay to feel bad. It's okay to do these certain things, but you gotta have an untouchable soul. I refuse to let my soul be tainted by something that won't last forever. Shit won't last forever. And that's the thing about it, nigga. When folks go get their soul tainted, they think this shit gonna last forever. That's why they don't never want it to end. If you pay attention to somebody who sells their soul, never wants this illusion to end. They never want the illusion to end. A lot of inorganic beings don't want this illusion to end. You see what I'm saying? And why they don't want this illusion to end? Because they only have a spirit. They only have a spirit. You see what I'm saying? It's very rare. And I ain't gonna say rare, but in today's age, bro, it's very rare for somebody to have their soul. You see what I'm saying? To have their soul, because folks is giving their soul away. They don't give a fuck. These people don't give a fuck about giving their soul away. And you can tell just by their actions, by their movement, by what they're doing. You see what I'm saying? It's these type of things that's going on. So you gotta understand with yourself, bro. Yes, have an unbreakable spirit, but untouchable soul. You see what I'm saying? You can't come over here and touch my soul. You won't even get near it, bro. You will burn in hell for you even touch that motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? Cause I'm gonna make sure I cast your ass down there for trying to come touch my shit. You see what I'm saying? It's shit like that, bro. You gotta have high energy as well. That's what that spirit is. And that's what creates that aura and those type of things. We all gotta understand this, bro. Have that untouchable soul. Don't let nobody taint your soul. And you could taint your own soul, bro, by just enveloping it and surrounding yourself with darkness. With darkness. You got to stop surrounding yourself with darkness. You got to surround yourself with love and positive energy so you can have an unbreakable spirit and an untouchable soul. You see what I'm saying? What's going on, bro? What's going on? So I'm saying that's what you got to surround yourself by. Stop surrounding yourself by low vibrational fucking friends or whatever you want to call them, family. Because at the end of the day, nigga, they can't save your soul for you. Can't nobody save your soul but you. Can't nobody save your soul but you. So when you paying attention to this shit and you doing all these type of things and involving yourself in these type of different crafts and shit and thinking that shit gonna save your soul, no, bro. Can't nobody save your soul but you. You see what I'm saying? And you gotta understand that. You gotta continue to move on pace and be on pace with that. You see what I'm saying? Because this planet is heating up. This energy is rising for a reason. This shit is not for just a regular blank ass reason. No, this is a real reason why this planet is rising in energy, rising in vibration. People is waking up. Masses of people is waking up. You see what I'm saying? Different energies on the planet is waking up. All this shit is waking up. So you gotta wake up as well. And you gotta have an untouchable soul and an unbreakable spirit. An unbreakable spirit. You gotta continue to do these type of things, bro. Because a lot of folks gonna hold you back. A lot of folks gonna goddamn wanna do these type of things to you, and you can't allow it. You gotta allow yourself to goddamn grow. In this time of that time, you gotta be patient as well, bro. You gotta be patient with yourself, with having an unbreakable spirit and an untouchable soul. Because if you're not patient with yourself, you won't have those things. You won't have those things. You will be always in a rush to get something, to gain this type of gratification. So you gotta keep yourself goddamn humble and peaceful. And no nigga, everything around you ain't what you see. You see what I'm saying? Everything around you ain't what you see. So you gotta have those type of things to have an unbreakable soul. You see what I'm saying? Untouchable soul and unbreakable spirit. Because that's the era that we're going in. That's the era that we in. That's why my channel is named with his name, Genuine Era, because that's the era that we in. We're not in a fucking possessive era. We're not in a demonic era. Yeah, maybe for the demons, but that's not us. Because we possess our soul, we possess our energy. You see what I'm saying? We gotta understand that we possess this shit. And our energy is felt worldwide. See, that's the thing about people who still possess their soul and possess the rights to their soul. You see what I'm saying? Your energy is felt worldwide. That's just their spirit speaking. You see what I'm saying? Your energy, you're like a sun, bro. You are the sun. So your energy is felt worldwide. All these things are felt worldwide, bro. You gotta move accordingly. You gotta move energetically. You gotta have energy. And how you have energy is by being peaceful, being humble. You see what I'm saying? Having all these different type of things. A lot of folks gonna tell you this and a lot of folks gonna tell you that. Continue to goddamn have an untouchable soul and an unbreakable spirit. Because folks, like I said, folks is gonna test your spirit. People are gonna test your spirit. They're gonna continue to test your spirit. You see what I'm saying? And you can tell when you allow somebody to break your spirit because nigga, how you walk around, how you hold your head up. You see what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong, like I said at the beginning, bro. It's nothing wrong with getting down on yourself. That's cool. But always think positive. Always move positive. You see what I'm saying? Positive thoughts brings elevation. You're gonna bring elevation in yourself. You see what I'm saying? If you always thinking negative, what you think gonna come? What you think gonna goddamn what you think gonna goddamn continue to goddamn wrong within your head? Negative things. But if you can feed yourself positivity, nigga, your aura, your energy, your spirit is gonna become positive. Along with you having an untouchable soul. So I thank y'all for tapping in, bro. We finna get up out of here. Like, comment, subscribe, bro. We gonna get up out of here. Thank y'all for tapping in. Peace.